Have you ever walked into a room and felt people suddenly notice you, even when you said nothing? Not because you were the loudest, not because you demanded attention, but because something about your presence felt different. Some people become quiet around you, others feel curious, and a few may even feel uncomfortable without knowing why. This is not coincidence, it is the quiet power of a disciplined mind. In this video, we will explore 4 powerful signs that your aura is stronger than most people realize, and why mastering yourself creates a presence that others cannot ignore. Sign 1. People react emotionally around you without understanding why. There is a subtle force that appears when someone has truly mastered themselves. It cannot be seen, it cannot be measured, yet it is deeply felt by everyone around them. It is not charisma, it is not performance, and it is certainly not the loud confidence that seeks attention. It is something far deeper, an unshakable inner order. When a person learns to govern their own mind, when they stop reacting impulsively to every emotion, every criticism, every disturbance, something remarkable begins to happen. Their presence becomes calm, steady, almost immovable, and people feel it immediately. They may not understand why, but something about you changes the atmosphere around them. A tense conversation becomes quieter when you enter the room. People who were loud suddenly speak more carefully. Some become curious, others become slightly uneasy, not because you said anything, but because your presence carries a kind of quiet authority. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that what we repeatedly think, practice, and discipline within ourselves eventually becomes visible to the outside world. When your thoughts are chaotic, your presence feels chaotic. When your mind is restless, your energy spreads that restlessness. But when your mind is disciplined, calm, and deliberate, your presence begins to radiate stability. And stability is rare. In a world where most people react instantly to every emotion, every opinion, and every distraction, a person who remains composed feels almost unusual, almost magnetic. They sense that you are not easily shaken. They sense that your emotions are not easily manipulated. They sense that you are grounded in something deeper than temporary feelings. This is why emotional reactions begin to appear around you. Some people feel admiration. They see in you the kind of control they wish they had. Others feel discomfort because your calm exposes their own impulsiveness. And some may even try to test you. They might provoke you with criticism. They might challenge your patience. They might attempt to disturb your peace. But every time you remain calm, every time you refuse to react impulsively, your presence becomes even stronger. Epictetus once reminded his students of a powerful truth. It is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. A person who truly understands this becomes difficult to disturb. And when people encounter someone who cannot easily be disturbed, they instinctively react. They may admire you, they may question you, they may even feel intimidated by you. But all of these reactions reveal the same thing. Your inner discipline is no longer hidden, it has become visible through your presence. A powerful aura is not created by trying to influence others. It is created by mastering yourself. Your silence becomes meaningful. Your words become deliberate. Your calm becomes contagious. And slowly, without effort, the world begins to respond to the order you have created within. Because when a person truly commands their own mind, their presence alone becomes a force that others cannot ignore.
Sign 2. Your presence reveals weakness in others. A powerful aura does not only influence the atmosphere around you, it also acts as a mirror. not a mirror made of glass, but a mirror made of contrast. When someone has cultivated discipline, composure, and emotional control, the difference between them and others becomes quietly visible. And that difference can be deeply revealing. You do not need to criticize anyone. You do not need to confront them. Your presence alone is enough. Because when calm stands beside chaos, the chaos becomes obvious. When patience stands beside impatience, the impatience becomes visible. When someone carries inner order, the disorder around them begins to reveal itself. This is the second sign that your aura is powerful. Your presence exposes weaknesses in others. The Stoics understood this dynamic well. Seneca once suggested that character reveals itself most clearly in contrast with those who have not cultivated it. A disciplined person does not need to prove their strength. Their steadiness naturally highlights the instability around them. Imagine a room filled with restless conversations, impulsive reactions, and people constantly seeking validation. Then someone enters who is calm, composed, and emotionally grounded. Without saying a word, something shifts. Suddenly, careless words feel heavier. Impulsive reactions feel more obvious. People begin to sense their own emotional turbulence. This is not because you judge them. It is because your presence creates contrast. Your restraint quietly reveals their impatience. Your self-control exposes their impulsiveness. Your clarity highlights their confusion. And people respond to this contrast in different ways. Some feel inspired. They see your composure and wonder how they can cultivate the same strength within themselves. Your presence becomes a quiet example of what is possible. Others, however, may feel uncomfortable, not because you have done anything wrong, but because your calm reflects something they have not yet developed within themselves. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that the actions and reactions of others are not within our control. And this is an important truth. When your presence reveals something in others, it is not your responsibility to fix their reaction. Some may admire you. Some may question you. Some may even resent you. But their response belongs to them, not to you. Your responsibility is only to maintain your inner order, because the power of a disciplined presence lies precisely in its quietness. You do not argue. You do not dominate. You do not try to prove anything. You simply remain grounded. And in that groundedness, reality becomes visible. People see themselves more clearly when they stand next to someone who has mastered themselves. That is why a powerful aura can feel both magnetic and unsettling. It does not attack, it does not accuse, but it reveals. And sometimes the truth revealed by calm presence is louder than any words ever spoken.
Sign 3. People are drawn to you, yet also cautious. There is a quiet tension that surrounds people with strong inner discipline. Others feel drawn to them, yet at the same time they remain cautious. Why? Because most people are used to reading predictable reactions. They understand people who react emotionally, who seek approval, or who constantly try to impress others. But someone who is calm and self-controlled is different. When you do not react impulsively, when your words are measured, and when your emotions remain steady, people struggle to predict you. Marcus Aurelius understood that people often judge based on impulse and emotion. When someone stands firm in their principles, others instinctively realize that they cannot easily influence or manipulate them. Because of this, people respond in two ways. Some feel attracted to your calm and authenticity. They sense depth in your presence. Others keep a distance, unsure how to approach someone who is not easily moved by pressure or opinion. But both reactions reveal the same truth. Your presence carries weight. And true presence does not demand attention, it quietly commands it. Sign 4. You influence the energy of a room without speaking. There is a rare ability that appears when someone truly masters themselves. It is the ability to influence the energy of a room without saying a single word. Most people are shaped by the emotions around them. If the room is tense, they become tense. If others are angry, they react with anger. But someone who has trained their mind does the opposite. Instead of absorbing the chaos, they bring calm into it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." When you embody discipline, people feel it before you even speak. Your posture is steady, your silence carries weight, your reactions are deliberate. And slowly, the atmosphere begins to change. Conversations become calmer, impulsive reactions fade. People instinctively adjust their behavior. This is the quiet power of character. Because the strongest influence does not come from force or noise, it comes from the calm authority of someone who has mastered themselves.